Got all the utilities done in the upstairs floor cavity, and this week we're going to put the subfloor down. The hardest part about any project is just getting started. And this project, our forever home, was especially a challenge. Not only is it bigger than anything that we've ever built, but it's built into a steep hillside, and whatever we do or don't do, we're going to have to live with for the rest of our lives. We already got part of the subfloor in because we had to basically subfloor the kids' bedrooms so we could build the kids' bedroom walls so that we could run the HRV and venting and the electrical lines up into those walls. Once that's done, we can continue with the subfloor for the rest of the upstairs area. When we put on the subfloor in the kids' bedrooms, we nailed and glued it just because that's how subfloors are put down so that there's no squeaking. But Jacob had a really good idea on the rest of the subfloor.
Yeah, we had most of our utilities and the rest of the main subfloor, so we decided to screw that down. Just worst case scenario, if you ever had to get back on the floor, we can get back in. So now that the subfloor is in, then we had to go ahead and build walls, and they're a little bit tricky in because we had to figure out how they were going to work with the timbers in there, and then how the drywall. We had to think about how a lot of that was going to be finished out.
Well, the good news is there wasn't very many walls up there, just a couple of bathroom walls and then the wall that divides out the living room. So once those were up, we can start bringing the electrical up into those walls and really just finish out the utilities and get the upstairs ready for drywall. So it's super exciting that we got the subfloor done upstairs and the walls are all up and the utilities into the wall. We're pretty much ready for drywall upstairs. Like, it's time to start thinking about paint colors upstairs. I just hope we didn't forget anything in that subfloor.
Yeah, I think everything's in.
What do you mean to tell them?
What are you doing?
I'm ripping up subfloor because somebody couldn't make their mind up on a range hood.
So I'm in a little bit of trouble, but I got a really good reason. In the original design of this kitchen space, we had the range here with the ovens, and we were going to have a ventilation system above it, and it was just going to go directly out the wall. So we didn't worry about putting in a ventilation system in the upstairs floor cavity. Well, I went to a specialty appliance shop a couple of weeks ago, and I just learned about induction cooktops. I didn't know about them. The main reason I wanted the cooktop against the wall is for safety because I have little children. So instead of the range and the cooktop being over there, it's going to be right here. We built this little wall that the cabinets will sit up against, and we can run all of the utilities in this. And then the range hood is going to be directly here, and it will come out right over the cooktop here. So instead of cooking there via that wall, I'll be able to cook here and look at that view. So I'm in a little bit of trouble today, but Jacob cooks too, so he's going to be really happy at the end, and I think it's just a better solution. We just have to make it through today.
So yeah, just getting this subfloor ripped out. It took me a little bit trying to figure out. I knew I had some wires in here, so I didn't want to hit anything. But subfloor's out. Now I can go ahead and run my pipe in here. 3 foot 6.
So we're shooting for it to come out about right in here. Somewhere in there, it'll be above the gable deck.
Alright, so now we got this other wall built here. I put the subfloor back in, didn't screw it down, but we still have the pipe and then we'll exit out the building here with our exhaust. Probably wait for a better day. It's only 30 below out today, so I'll wait a little, maybe for a nice day. We know where we're going with it.
So essentially we'll have this duct that goes through here. Put this on. And then we'll eventually mag out the wall, and should be our finished collar outside. Come to the wall. This will be on the outside, this will be on the inside, and then we'll run right to our range hood down below.
We're gonna wait on putting the hole into the kitchen just because the range hood hasn't come in yet. We want to make sure we get that perfectly aligned, and we'll just keep the floor cavity open until that point. But it's cut out and it's ready to go, and all we have to do is set it back in there.
You know, yeah, some rework we had to do, but you know, in the long run, it's going to be a better product, and you know, we cook a lot, so you know, you want to be able to have the right setup in your kitchen. So. Yeah, and so now that the subfloor and the walls, everything's done, complete, we're going to go ahead and start wiring the upstairs and putting in the boxes and light boxes, going to town on getting everything in the rest of the walls upstairs. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
We're doing the range hood. Jacob's a little grumpy today about having to dig the subfloor that we just put down up. All this so I don't have to spend the rest of my life cooking looking at a wall. I'm not sure it's worth it. So it's either going to work out perfectly or it's going to work out terribly.